Good morning, Elite, and welcome to Good Morning Elite. Yeah, that's right. Said it twice. It's so good you say it twice. Right here on Elite POV. Saturday mornings, we are your Saturday morning show talking all things AEW Rampage and more. I'm the host / producer of Good Morning Elite. My name's Kyle Masters, joined by my panel today. We got some great people that you guys know familiar. Why? See, I can't talk. See, it continues. I was talking fine before we went live.
The streak continues.
Anyways, I'm joined by Phil Cataldo. Phil, what's going on?
What's up? And here's a little quick public service announcement. We are Elite POV, where we honor our female wrestling fans, and we don't talk shit like they won't enjoy a New Japan wrestling show because we're not some fucking moron who gets paid to talk about wrestling.
They're women fans that like New Japan? That's the thing?
Supposedly. That's what word around town is.
Holy
it's so weird. It's so weird
shit.
when even the two women who are on our show are more knowledgeable about wrestling than I will ever be.
That's right.
But,
as Phil just alluded to, also joined by The Draw, 6-star, Jackie R.
6-star. It's not 6-tar.
6-star. 6-star. 6-star FTR. Jackie Rodriguez. What's going on?
Hey, buenos dias. Good
buenos
morning,
dias.
Coquis and cucarachas over here.
Wow, I didn't say it.
I know, I said it. It's gonna be one of
God,
those mornings.
you make fun
your
of
girl woke up feeling a little rough, but I made it.
I'm always rough in the morning. Clearly, my vocabulary just goes out the door as soon as 10 a.m. starts. But
yeah, something like that.
But today we have a special guest, long time coming in. I've podcasted with her before. We always refer to her as Insider Kimmy when we talk about it on Elite POV. Kimmy, so cool. I call her so cool. But what's going on, Kimmy? Hi, welcome.
Hi, Kyle. It's been a hot second since we've podcasted together. I hope there's no bells and kazoos. This is the first time I'm podcasting with Phil and Jackie. Kind of excited. But Phil, I am going to that New Japan show May 14th. So I guess there are actually female New Japan fans.
Oh, revelations.
Wow.
Listen, Insider Kimmy out here breaking news. She just told the world there are female fans of New Japan.
She broke Twitter with that. It's
weird.
over.
So weird.
Twitter's going to explode.
You would think doing a podcast with a female would make you not say stupid fucking statements like the women aren't happy about this New Japan announcement.
You think, right?
You would think.
You got a little too much faith in people, man.
But
yeah, it's just idiots everywhere.
Regardless, guys, we're here to talk about the number one company, to us at least, in the world, and that is AEW. We had AEW Rampage last night. It's a big week for AEW, actually, with the big announcement on Wednesday of the New Japan AEW Super Show that's happening now on June 26th, which I'm going to say I'm at a 75% chance that I'm going. It's going to factor in a couple of things. One, tickets, obviously. You never know with tickets, right? And that's a big show. The scalper bots could be out and about with that. I'm not buying at resale. Absolutely not, because the resale value is going to be ridiculous for that show.
Oh, yeah. Two,
plane tickets are very expensive on a Sunday for some reason. And
it's so weird.
Yeah. So I'm not flying. I tried even flying out of the States. It was expensive. So that's even weird. So not this Phil, but a close friend of mine here that I call it and refer to as No Sell Phil, which you guys will see eventually when we do vlogs.
Yeah, I sell all the time. I take bumps all the time.
No Sell Phil's hilarious. Actually, he's been selling quite a lot. He's not living up to the gimmick. But anyways, he said he would drive. I'm like, you want to drive? He's like, yeah. So he's willing to drive, and that's about an 8.5 hour drive for us. So we got to leave like early Sunday morning. We'll have to sleep there, obviously, because I'm not driving throughout the night. Absolutely not. I've done that once, and I'll never do it again. I drove 23 straight hours from New Orleans to Niagara Falls from WrestleMania, so that's not happening again. And then we'll drive the next day, so I'll have to take Monday off of work. But it's worth it because But it's worth it because of now, like Tony Khan yesterday. And we're gonna start with this off the bat. Tony Khan yesterday said that people should be excited for the show because we are going to do a lot of fantasy matches that people have been talking about on the internet. This is not just going to be a bunch of matches where it's like Ring of Honor. When they used to do it, it was like a Ring of Honor guy versus a Ring of Honor guy on a Super Show card. No. They plan on doing this mostly AEW versus New Japan Pro Wrestling in matches. So they're going to do it right. They're going to do it the right way, which I'm excited for. So we're going to go around the panel here. I want to hear, and it's got to be different from everyone else, I want to hear one fantasy matchup that you want to see at the Supercard. We're going to start with our special guest today, Kimmy So Cool.
Thank God, because I feel like everyone's going to take mine. Bryan Danielson versus Zack Sabre Jr. needs to happen at this show.
I've seen a lot of people talk about that. And, I mean, it would be a very, 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 very wrestling heavy match. You guys in the chat can give us yours as well. Yep. Can join along. I saw that Isaac I seen that. So Kent, I knew. As soon as they announced it, I'm like, I know Kent is going to throw out some tweets. I know exactly what he's going to do. So that's one. So Zack Sabre Jr. versus Bryan Danielson, sorry. Phil, just one.
Give me. So I don't want to use Danielson because she already did.
Yeah, it has to be different.
Give me, because I would have wanted Okada versus Danielson, but give me Okada versus Punk.
See, I seen that being talked about yesterday, and I think they're exploring that. And that's only if Kenny Omega cannot be healthy enough for that event.
Bro, can you imagine if we get another entry into Okada versus Omega, but this time it's on American soil?
I think that's what they need to do. I think the final match between those two needs to be on American soil, right? They need to finally end that chapter. It's going to happen eventually. It's gonna come down to if Kenny Omega is healthy enough, right?
Okada and Omega is what got me to explore the world outside of fucking slave headquarters, WWE.
Yeah.
Damn.
Anyways, Jackie, I know you're not really familiar with it, right? We know we heard of Elite POV, but can you think of at least one?
Yeah, but I'm like looking at the chat. I'm like, Floyd, of course, my boy Floyd took mine.
Hey, you can say his if you agree with his.
No secret to anyone. FTR versus God.
Yes.
I want that.
And Chicago.
Or FTR versus Jeff Cobb and Okan for the tag team championships.
For this. Oh my God. More belt collecting.
Either one of those, I think, would be a good tag team match. Isaac put in the chat, Kushida could pop up before Forbidden Door. We actually talked about that in Elite POV. We mentioned, like, could you imagine that Kushida shows up at Forbidden Door, but then, like, he doesn't say who he signed with?
Yeah, it's just, like, up in the air. Like, what? Yeah.
Like, is he showing up to be behind New Japan, or is he here showing up behind AEW, right? Like, that'd be really cool.
I love just in the chat, Chris is writing, Jeff Cobb versus Samoa Joe in a Spider-Man match. They just look at each other like, wait, what? What?
Like, who?
So I'm going to go with the one that I threw out in Little World, because I'm still pun intended, hooked on this match. And I'm picking Hook versus Suzuki one-on-one.
Jesus.
Give me that damn match, because you know as soon as that bell rings, the crowd will be on their feet standing O.
Yep.
It'll be pumped up for that. A Suzuki versus Hook match.
Even the two female fans that are there will be upstanding.
Yeah, just the two. You probably can't see them because they'll probably make them sit on the off camera side because they don't want.
They'll probably be on their phones the whole time. You know, not really paying attention.
Yeah.
They'll be in the back.
Yeah, they'll be in the out taking Instagram photos in front of the arena.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know those female fans.
Yeah.
Who know more than us.
Oh, the worst. I hate them.
But there's so many fantasy matches you can do for this, right? And we mentioned it on Elite POV that we got to remember this is not going to be the only time they do this. So, like, if we don't get a fantasy matchup we were looking for, there'll be other events. And like I said, also on Elite POV, they could come over and do this on a Dynamite if they want to. Or, now this partnership is officially, like, together. And if this is successful, next year's Wrestle Kingdom, we're probably going to see some AEW talent over there.
Yep.
And that's going to be a massive deal because Wrestle Kingdom is their WrestleMania. So.
Oh, Adam, that's a good point. Naito and Andrade having some type of interaction.
Oh,
that would be cool.
Dope. Yeah.
That'd be cool. That would make me care about Naito because I'm not a fan of Naito.
Damn.
I'm not saying he's a bad wrestler.
We're going to shoot.
I'm just saying I'm not a fan of him. Just like I'm not a fan of Zack Sabre Jr.
Oh.
Damn.
I partially fell asleep when Kimmy made that match.
You know what, Phil? So. I'm not wrestling Twitter here. That's your opinion, and I respect that.
Thank you.
Wow, novel
Thank you.
concept.
I'm not gonna sit here and make a sub comment section and go all toxic.
Thank you.
That's what we do here at Elite POV. We keep things positive. See how easy that was, folks? See,
I don't
croutons?
keep things
See
positive.
how
I'm
easy
too
that
petty.
is? You just say, hey, I respect your opinion. I don't agree with it, but I respect it. Look how fucking easy that was.
Listen, we have some great other matches in the chat, right? Sonata versus Hangman.
Yeah. Hangman versus, you mentioned on Elite POV, Hangman versus
Ospreay.
Ospreay, or Hangman versus the John Cena of New Japan Pro Wrestling.
So Lazy Dumper in the chat, which is a hilarious name, by the way. Hardys versus the Bucks would not count because they're in the same company.
Yeah, we want AEW versus New Japan Pro Wrestling. Isaac and check Kyle. How dare you be so respectful?
Yeah. How dare
It's the
you?
Canadian in him.
Respect is
you know?
offensive.
Yeah, maybe Twitter should just be open to Canadians then. Maybe it wouldn't be so toxic.
That's true. That's true.
Anyways, do you see that? Speaking of Twitter, I know it's off topic and not wrestling related, but do you see that? The dude that owns Tesla? I always forget his name. Elon Musk is trying to buy Twitter.
Yeah.
And everyone's just shitting on him. And of course, I'm like, why would you post this on Twitter? You're just gonna get negativity. You're the one that wants to end negativity, yet you post on Twitter that you want to buy Twitter.
Yeah.
And then all the comments are like, why don't you use that money for something else, Elon?
No, the best response that I've seen, and I've seen it a million times, but it pops me every time. And people are like, "Oh, he wants to pay like $10 billion for Twitter." I downloaded it for free. Also, listen, yes, guys. So if you guys are reading the live chat right now, Alliance Wrestling Fed, who is Ant, just broke the news. You know, Ant has been officially replaced by Buff Bagwell.
Yep, you'll see Buff Bagwell Thursday nights here at Elite POV. Ant's been replaced. He'll still continue.
And it just wasn't the stuff enough.
We might replace Buff in our E-Fed. We'll see. I don't know if Ant, maybe Buff will take over Ambition. We'll have to find out.
Yeah, Buff Ranner.
Yeah,
coming soon.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I'm pumped for this. I can't wait for tickets to go on sale. I'm gonna try my best. Was it next Friday they go on sale? No.
Yeah.
No, 2 Fridays.
No,
from
it's
now.
it's
Well,
the
listen,
third.
if it's any indication of what the idiots are saying on Twitter, there'll be plenty of tickets available. You don't gotta worry about it.
Oh yeah, it'll just be men buying tickets, so we'll be all right.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Not just men, but it won't sell out anyway.
No, it
so.
won't sell at all. No.
Just 5 people will be there.
I mean,
it'd be dope.
I mean, AEW is going to.
It'd be like an Impact show.
Speaking of, it has.
Oh, Phil.
Oh God.
I'll be there tonight. I'll be one of the 5.
I'm gonna
at
tell Maria
Rebellion.
you said that. I'm gonna text Maria right now and be like, Phil told me.
Listen. So here's the thing, right? I always poke fun at Impact. Impact is one of the best wrestling shows going right now, especially if you're a fan of women's wrestling. They do the best job of women's wrestling. However, okay, they're running a building that I grew up going to. And when I look at the seating chart, and Jackie has been to this building, so she understands. When I look at the seating chart, the fact that they have the bleachers blacked out is horrifying, because what does the floor fit? 150 people, maybe? And so, like,
It is sad, though.
there's not going to be a lot of people there.
I don't know if they've tried it before and they just couldn't. They were just unsuccessful. But, like, I'm wondering why they don't try bigger venues, because clearly from what I look on Twitter, the Impact fan base is pretty big. Like, it's not massive, but money? Oh, they don't have money? Like, really? You tell me like Tony Khan didn't give them any money from their partnership they did a couple of months ago?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that,
It's like over a year
they don't
now.
have the biggest TV demographic ratings, and that plays a
But
huge
they can
part.
still run venues. People will go to their shows. They're like awesome shows there.
You're right. I love Impact. My girl works there. But are they going to sell out a 15,000 seat arena because not everyone has access to
No.
TV?
They don't have to do a 15,000 seat
No.
arena. But I don't know if you've ever played WWE.
But, like, look at
2K22.
AEW. AEW doesn't do 15,000 seat every week, though.
They could do gymnasiums.
Oh, yeah.
They could do small theaters.
Okay.
Listen, all jokes aside, they can easily put in that the Hammerstein Ballroom.
Hey, if I can
Let's be
fill the
honest.
Hammerstein Ballroom in 2K22, so can Impact.
All right,
No, they
Oh,
can't
wow.
do the Hammerstein Ballroom. They can't do the Hammerstein Ballroom because the Hammerstein Ballroom charges so much freaking money, which is why Ring of Honor won't even run there anymore because they overcharge the wrestling companies.
Wow.
Which is why
Listen,
when
Ring of
DC
Honor was filling up
Yes.
venues. Impact can easily draw more than that.
I'm just
all right?
saying, AEW doesn't do 15,000 seat arenas every week. Sometimes they go to campuses where it's like 5,000 max.
Sometimes they go to Ryder, where it's just Kimmy and her friends in the crowd.
Yeah.
Sometimes
They don't come here. We do not have the resources for that.
No. But anyways, it's just it's a little odd. I wish I kind of do wish that they do get a bigger fan base and start traveling more, because I built, like, the talent is unreal on Impact. Like the talent they have there.
I want to sit
is
Tony
incredible.
Khan and Scott D'Amore down and like smack them and be like, hey, work this shit out. All right?
Hey, Tony Khan, buy their ass.
Buy Impact.
Oh
right?
my lord, not more.
No, but like don't run it yourself.
But
right?
like, no,
Leave it
don't
in
bring in
play.
talent to AEW.
Okay.
I'm telling like let it be its own thing. Just get them into stadiums.
Because my dream, speaking of the forbidden door, that's what's going on all week. My dream is that one day we get AEW, New Japan, AAA, Impact, all these other companies outside of WWE, and they call it Wrestle Olympics, and they do it in a fucking stadium. That's
You
my
read
dream.
my mind, because for my sports business final, like I had to pretend I was like the CEO of Ring of Honor, and I put like all the companies going together, but I called my show One World.
Oh.
God damn it, Kimmy.
Okay. See, Kimmy is going to be big in the business, guys. You guys remember this podcast today?
Yeah.
When Kimmy forgets us, which she eventually will when she becomes big,
I would never.
we're going to be
forget
like,
you.
yeah, we had her on the
when
show.
Kimmy, when Jackie's walking FTR out to the ring as their manager, and when Kimmy is literally owning a company, and then me and Kyle are here like, oh, people are mean on Twitter. Remember this.
We're still having classroom time here on Elite POV. Well,
Yeah,
at
we're-
episode like 385.
Yeah, we're 57 years old over here. He's screaming. Jackie and Kimmy are changing the business we watch.
I would never forget you guys. Stop.
Yeah,
Anyways.
she'll send us a t-shirt. Here's a One World t-shirt. Thanks. It won't even be our size. It'll be like a small.
We're gonna
Sorry,
change-
guys. So all we had left.
We're going to change the podcast to Elite Punters. Anyways.
I'm dead.
Let's talk about Rampage. So Rampage last night, I was actually very excited to watch Rampage last night. It was one of those, and we talked about it a few weeks ago, how they need to start improving Rampage and getting us to putting on matches that gets us to tune in. And in the one match that really got me to tune in, they opened up with. And that was Adam Cole and Ishii. I know there was no entrances, and it kind of sucked, but after watching all of Rampage, I'm like, okay, now I understand why those
We had to
entrances were
imagine
cut.
the boom.
Yeah.
Worst
I
part,
know
bro.
it sucks, but like the match itself was insane. Like we have Ishii over here looking like he has two heads just glued together.
He looks like a snowman, like two
Yeah.
just fucking balls put together. Here's a person.
Like an oddly formed snowman.
Yeah.
But the match itself was incredible. I thought it was a fantastic wrestling match. Ishii and Cole actually made it look like, I remember Meltzer saying on his show on Thursday, or was it Wednesday night or Thursday morning, that people should tune into that match because it was a banger. So ended up being a really good show. A really good match. And then we got what we got later on. I think, or no, was it on? No, they announced who they're facing next week. Got some big 10-man match between the Undisputed Elite and
Varsity Blonde.
I don't even remember
Brock
who the hell is in the
Anderson.
damn match.
It's a bunch of people that they're clearly gonna
Buddy.
beat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Elite Undisputed Elite versus everybody. So that's what they're
Yeah.
doing next week.
Versus
But
the world.
as for the match itself, like, what did you think, Phil? Like, what was your initial
I loved
thoughts
it.
of this
Right.
match?
I think that Adam Cole continues to show that he is a star of the company, even though he's not a champion. Even though one day Twitter says he loses too much, the other day Twitter says he wins too much. He's making these big announcements. Who knows what's going on? But it was a great match. I think Ishii is like Suzuki to me in the sense of, like, when he's in a match, like someone's getting their fucking head kicked in, like someone's getting fucked up when Ishii's in a match, and it's just so much fun. And Adam Cole's great, bro. He's the man. And obviously we knew he was gonna win, right? A New Japan guy isn't gonna be in the Owen Hart tournament because we don't know how long they're in the States before they have to go back. So, but I don't know. I thought it was a fun match.
Jackie, what do you think?
Like you said, it's a little odd to not have the Adam Cole hitting all about the boom, which has become so synonymous with the start of Rampage. But the match itself was really good. Every time I see Ishii, it's like he's the most emotionless human being, and it's like you hit him, and it's like punching a brick wall. The man doesn't move. He has like no facial reaction to anything. He just looks like somebody who's gonna get in there and fuck you up, and that's exactly what he does. I know I'm starting early.
Jackie.
I'm sorry, but we knew Adam Cole was gonna go over. The match was still really good, regardless. You get an appearance from Jay White coming out and attacking Rocky Romero, who was at ringside, and distracting Ishii so that Adam Cole could get that win. So I know I said that joke about Jay White being part of the revolving door because it's like he was there a week and then just poof, disappeared. But now we're getting the Switchblade back on the AEW programming, so let's see where it goes with that.
2 shows in a row.
Love that. But Insider Kimmy, what are your thoughts? And I don't know if you have any insider information. It'd be weird to ask that because there's really none. But what's your thoughts overall with this match? You like this match?
I don't have any insider stuff, but I saw Ishii a couple weeks ago when I was in Dallas, and I was like, man, this guy is huge in real life. Because then I met him.
Like, period, or huge just compared to you? Because you're very small.
Huge, period, an exclamation point. We'll put all the grammar, punctuation stuff in there. But I like this match. I thought it was really good. It was obvious Adam Cole was going to win. I like that my BFF Jay White was there, because he's super cool in real life. And I'm wondering if Jay White's going to stick around for a little bit longer in AEW, because I want to see what he's going to do, you know?
I think we need to start seeing some Jay White matches. Like, what's going on? Why is he only here on appearance basis? Why is he? I mean, he had a match on, was it Rampage, like a month ago or something like that? But I want to see him. Like, I want to see a Dynamite match with Jay White. I think that would draw in. Now you have this New Japan partnership.
I'll tell him for you.
Listen, we're asking all the wrong questions, okay? I want to know, what the fuck did this guy do to get hot? All right. Last time I saw Jay White, it was years and years ago, and he was fucking slumpy dumpy looking. This dude shows up as the Switchblade, the leader of the Bullet Club, and he's fucking gorgeous. When did this happen? All right? When? This dude is shredded. It doesn't make any sense to me.
It's
He's drinking the AEW juice.
You know, like...
Jesus Christ, man.
But I'm excited.
I'm asking the hard questions out here, you know?
But
Of course.
I do want to bring up something. So we saw on Dynamite that Jay White mentions that this whole Super Show is going to be built around the Undisputed Elite and the Bullet Club. Are we headed for an Undisputed Elite versus Bullet Club?
That's what I thought. I just don't know what. Like, multi-man match? No way. Like, are we going to do I want, like, individualized matches. I don't want a stupid 10-man. That's stupid.
Kimmy, so I hate to break your heart.
Okay.
And I saw this going around Twitter the other day. So I hate to break people's hearts. If you've ever watched a New Japan show, there's a lot of multi-man matches.
I know.
There's going to be a ton of multi-man matches. All right. Just get it out of your head now. There'll be a battle royal, right? That's Royal Rumble style. That's what they do at Wrestle
Kingdom.
Kingdom.
Was it they did at the beginning of every like G1 Supercard? It was the Honor Rumble?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They'll do something like that. And there'll be a ton of these 10-man, 8-man tag matches. My question is...
10-man tags are rough.
My question is, are there going to be any women's matches on this card? Because I know there hasn't been official if they're working with Stardom yet. I know they're working with DDT. There's some women over there, I believe. But, like, what's going to go on with the women?
I'm working on getting that.
I think
all right, you call Mr. Khan himself and let him know we want the scoops.
So I think there's going to be nothing to do with the one, but I think there's going to be. I want to see one match between Bullet Club and Undisputed Elite, and I hope it works out this way. Like if he came back, if he comes back, it'd be the Bucks and Kenny joining the Bullet Club again. Or maybe just for one night only, they say, and then they represent the Bullet Club at that event, and then they face Cole and Red Dragon. Or
were they ever officially kicked out of Bullet Club?
No.
Well, Bucks, I don't know. I think Bucks just left and started.
Did Kenny
their own
get
company.
kicked out?
Him too.
No.
His contract just ran out with New Japan. Everyone's like, "Oh, he's going to WWE."
No, but did they film an angle where they like kicked him out?
No, Baru.
I think the last one was Adam Cole, I believe, that got kicked out during that era.
For that.
Yeah.
So Jackie, here's a question for you.
Sure.
Floyd in chat. How many matches do you think this show will be? Remember, also this is a Tony Khan produced show, so
it's also a pay-per-view, so I guarantee there'll be a buy-in, and then there will be. I'm gonna say 10 matches.
I was gonna say a minimum of 10.
Yeah.
10 with maybe like 2 or 3 on the pre-show.
Remember, like I said, this is a Tony Khan book show. He gives us like 17 segments out of 1 hour Rampage. We're talking about a 4-hour pay-per-view.
Yeah.
We might have 47 matches. That's all I'm saying.
Oh boy. That's rough.
But if Kenny can't come back, maybe Jay White teams with the Bucks. and faces Cole and Red Dragon. That'd be a cool match. I think I'd see.
Would be. Yeah.
But like we mentioned, Elite POV, maybe because they're heavily mentioning trios. I don't know what's taking so long for them to introduce trios belts. I don't know if they're waiting for like the right time. But I know everything in AEW, it's slow build. Like our boy Fuego tweeted out, and I quote retweeted today. He expects Fuego tweeted out. He had to quote retweet someone and say all these fans want everything now. When here at AEW we like to long-term story build and everything makes sense in the end. And it's because someone was criticizing the whole, like, what's taking so long between Fuego and the House of Black thing, right? But then, like, Fuego was kind of talking about everything in AEW, which is, people need to understand that. It's this, they're not copying the formula you're used to in that other company, the Fed.
Fuck the Fed.
Fuck the Fed.
And fuck the casuals.
That's not what happens over here. Everything is long-term story built in the end. The payoffs are, and that's why I've said this countless times on Elite POV on Thursdays. Every payoff in the end for AEW has all worked out. I don't think there's ever been a payoff where I'm like, that was shit. Why the hell did they do that? You know what I mean? It either is a really good payoff or they started something and it kind of just fizzles away and they don't do anything about it. Like there's no payoff. And
they always end it. Like even if it's a shit storyline, they'll end it. Like we think of the Nightmare Collective. We think of the Nightmare Sisters. We think it's just pretty much anything Cody and Brady were. But we think of like the Cody and Go-Go stuff. Like there's a lot of stuff they'll start and be like, ooh, fans are not liking this. And even look, I mean, with Sammy and Ty, we talked about it on Wednesday. Like if people wanted to fucking boo them, here you go. They're heels now. Congratulations. Like Tony listens to fans, so
that's fantastic. Don't you love that? Isn't that great when you have someone that runs your company that listens to what's working and what's not working?
If only the Fed could do that, then we'd be in
That'll never
a pretty
happen.
good place.
Only I'm asking Santa for Christmas for Seth Rollins to leave so you can officially just watch only AEW, okay?
So Kimmy, I don't know, can you tell us is Ishii in, or someone in the chat that's I know not a lot about Chaos. Is Ishii in Chaos?
I don't think so.
Okay, anyone in the chat knows, please let us know, because I was wondering why Orange Cassidy and Rocky Romero are at ringside. I'm like, okay, they're part of Chaos. So
Excalibur said it on commentary.
Oh, he did?
He said he's one of the founding members of Chaos.
Okay.
Yes.
Ooh.
Wow, Kyle, we are idiots.
Yeah, I mean, Excalibur talks at lightning speed sometimes, man. He says so much, it's really hard to catch.
Listen, to be honest with you, I'm gonna be real. I completely phase out commentary because I don't like JR's commentary in AEW, so I just completely it goes.
I'm gonna have to say I'm with Phil too. Sometimes I'm literally staring at the match and I'm not listening to commentary.
Yeah, plus when it goes to picture in picture, I'm like Jackie, I try to focus on the little screen even though I'm watching the commercial, the Domino's commercial.
I mute my feed so that I don't like hear the commercial, because as soon as I hear the audio, my eyes go to the freaking commercial. So I've developed a little bit of a strategy, still not great at it. And the only reason I caught Excalibur saying it on commentary was because I rewatched again this morning. Otherwise,
you're smart. Smart move.
So also on Rampage,
Jackie's the heart and soul of the show.
Exactly, she's a draw. So also, they did they kind of teased or kind of like previewed for what's coming next week. A big man slap and meets match between Lance Archer and Wardlow. I still say they missed the opportunity this week. I'm like, because I said it on Elite POV this week, I'm like, they have to come out with this, and they didn't do it. Obviously, I know it's taped before Dynamite or after Dynamite, but Lance Archer faced Serpentico. I was really hoping he would have thrown Serpentico and then those confetti things would have went everywhere. That would have been hilarious. It would have been great to see, but then you saw Archer doing the whole like one more time choke slams trying to copy Wardlow, but then just like drop Serpentico. I love that about Lance Archer, by the way. I love that he tries to like do the baby face thing and then he does the complete heel thing and just says, no, fuck you guys.
Yeah. I still like Lance Archer. I know a lot of people don't like him, but I love him. I think it's hilarious that like we'll see him for like a couple weeks and then he'll lose and then he'll go away for a couple weeks. And then when he comes back, his hair is braided different, colored different, and then he'll lose and then he goes away and then he comes back and it's different.
So why is it that people don't like him? Is it because is the way he's booked or they don't like him?
He's boring. He's boring.
I could make you could do better on the mic. Sometimes he gets a little bit too into it on the mic and I can't understand a word. So I just hear, that's all I hear on the mic. Everybody.
So Kyle, would you rather have Lance Archer talk, or would you rather have Jake Roberts talk?
Well, he was
for
talking, and
him?
all of a sudden he just comes in on Dynamite and says, "Oh, everybody." Okay, no.
Listen, I get it, but
He's
I'm
a
sure with
angry
health
mumbler.
issues, Jay can't be there all the time. What they need to do is they need to get Lambert away from Men of the Year and let them go back on their own, and then give Lambert to Archer because Archer can use him more.
Yeah, he needs an advocate.
Oh my god, I'll like Archer even less at that point if they put Lambert.
The poor guy, man. Like, we know
I
Wardlow's
agree.
gonna win next week. Like, I hardly doubt Archer's gonna.
You see the shirt, bro. This is Wardlow's world, okay?
Yeah. We're just
And
living
we're
in
living in it.
it. Yeah. Thank you, Kimmy.
Yeah, I would probably like Archer more if he was
That's
built
good.
a little
Good one, Kimmy.
differently.
Kimmy, do you thirst over Wardlow like we do?
Oh, boy.
No, I think you're all crazy.
Kimmy, come
I know who
on,
Kimmy thirsts over, and we're gonna go into that right now. We had Eddie Kingston versus Daniel Garcia.
Why you gotta do
Was
me
not
dirty
expecting
like
that
that?
segue.
That's a good transition. Best transition you ever had, bro.
But so, God, the Jericho Appreciation Society. I'm not a fan of one thing that I found out this week. I found out, and it was put out there, that Daniel Garcia wanted to book himself into the BCC, but Jericho's like, nah, I want you part of this. And it's Jericho's fault we don't have Daniel Garcia in the Blackpool Combat Club. Damn it, Jericho.
I just think he's killing it though in the Jericho Appreciation
Stupid.
Society.
I hate the Jericho. I hate it. I'm not a fan.
I know you're not, but he's getting so much more TV time than he was before.
So that's
And
a good
then-
point. But
Thank
The
you.
BCC is on the same is on the same as much as JAS.
here's my only thing, right? Do I wish he was in BCC? Absolutely. But if that's at the expense of losing Wheeler Yuta in there, then okay. Then I'll
I'm all for
Yeah,
it.
that's why I'm confused. Like, was he replacing Wheeler Yuta? Was it going to be all four of them? These are the answers I need to know.
Four.
Four. Yeah, no. Like, I'm sorry. Let him shine as a singles competitor in the Jericho Appreciation Society. Let him thrive. Let him vibe. Let him beat Yuta for the Pure Championship.
Whoa.
Like,
Whoa.
fantasy
We're
booking
stopping that
meeting.
here, right? We have Yuta's second wife on the show. All right, Jackie Wheeler Yuta over here. We're not. Yuta's not losing anything.
I'm just saying for future, like next year.
No.
She's Jax the Cash or Jax the Dax Wheeler Yuta.
Yeah, Jax to Dax.
they were
Wheeler
like,
Yuta.
you know, they're constantly like adding things onto my name now at this point. I
He has a
like
very
the
long
current
name.
formation though of the BCC. Like, I like the three of them now. Like, if they wanted to like have Daniel Garcia join up later at some point, like work it into a storyline where he leaves the Jericho Appreciation
He just looks
Society and
weird.
goes BCC, then fine. But I really like this trio, and I don't think it's, you know, hurting them to not have Daniel Garcia. Would it have been cool? Sure, but no, I'm not mad at it.
See, I would have rather, especially if they're doing this Sammy heel turn thing, take Daniel Garcia out, put him in the BCC, make them 4 people, or 5 if you count Regal, and then make Sammy and Ty in the JAS, and then you can just boo them over there, and it's fine.
I don't know. I might be the only one. This Daniel Garcia looks so out of place
He
in
does.
the JAS. So out of place.
He does.
And he comes out with that stupid goofy outfit with the towel and that stupid hat. Oh, I hate it. Can't stand it. I love the fact they're making fun of the Fed, which is great. Other than that, everything else about it sucks. It's just it's the Inner Circle 2.0. It's not the JAS. It's Inner Circle 2.0. A, because 2 reasons. 1, because the name makes sense. 2, it's basically the same faction. What's the difference?
Kyle just hates everyone that I like.
Realities
I think
that-
that's the problem.
Them saying that they're
We
sports
like Daniel
entertainers.
Garcia.
Sure. I mean,
We just don't like the JAS.
I just no. I'm sports entertainer. I don't know. I hate it. That's just me. That's my opinion. I hate it. Absolutely can't stand it. But yeah, him and Eddie Kingston actually had a really, really good match. I was
And
really
it was long too.
It was long too. This is why like Cole and Ishii didn't get entrances, because this match was like literally half of the show, which is great. I love that. And then Kingston got the win, which is a big deal. He gets on the microphone and then he does the whole thing talks about the whole thing. I'm saving the whipping for you, Jericho. So I think this has got to lead. It's going to lead to a Jericho Kingston rematch. I think we're going to get blood and guts between these two factions.
That's what I think too.
And I think we're going to get new people added. I think we're going to get 2 extra people. Because, right, and they need... Do they need 2 more people to complete the even faction? For
Yes.
Eddie Kingston and
yeah, it's going to be
Powerful?
Homicide and Hernandez.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
So that's either going to be at Double or Nothing, or what if they bring in 2 people from New Japan and it's at the Super Show?
That would be cool. That would be cool.
I don't know. For
But then
I
if
don't
it's
think it's
at
gonna
wait,
be
but
a
if
Double
it's
or
at the
Nothing.
Super Show, like wouldn't it? Oh, wait.
It would
Okay,
be
like-
AEW versus AEW, but not AEW versus
Yeah,
AEW.
that's what I'm saying,
like
like
New
New
Japan
with
guys.
20% New Japan, I said earlier that I don't think the whole card is going to be that way.
Okay.
But
But
I think the story would be Double or Nothing. No, obviously.
I don't think it would be Double or Nothing. I think it's too much of a fucking pain in the ass to set up the,
Maybe a
the
random
Blood and Guts
Dynamite?
thing. Yeah.
Random Dynamite. Yeah.
No, I mean it could be.
When are they
add
going back to
another-
Jacksonville? That's probably when
Yeah.
it's going to be.
Yeah, probably.
Because, right? When are they going back to Daly's place? That's when it'll be.
Let's see.
Or they'll just have it on a Dynamite. They'll have the other ring just kind of like there all night, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm
until
saying.
the match set up. They've done that before.
Listen, we've seen NXT do takeovers
Yeah.
where there's 2 rings and it's fine. It's just camera angles. You have to film it a little closer, but I don't know if AEW is capable of doing that, because the first time they did it, like it was at a Daly's place. So
Oh, they were
We'll see.
just
Oh,
there.
with Daly's Place was because it was open air, so they couldn't have the cage suspended.
yeah,
So
yeah.
they had to film it in a certain way. But if they do it in an arena, then they could suspend the cage and then just have the 2
Good point.
rings until it's time to.
Either way,
have
that's
the
where
match.
that's where I think it's going to lead to.
But Jackie, please explain to us how good the match was.
I'm not gonna explain it the way you think I'm gonna explain it, because you always think I'm gonna go break it down.
by
hold
hold
for
breakdown.
hold.
All right, I want history lessons. I want an Excalibur breakdown.
Yeah.
It was a freaking beatdown.
Oh,
It
the
was a-
Seattle
it was a
Spine
fight.
Buster.
It was. I know that you know, like Kyle, you have your gripes about what Daniel Garcia is doing in regards to the JAS outside of the ring.
Mhm.
But when he goes into the ring, he's still the same freaking menace. He's still
That's why he
out
looks
there
out of place.
kicking a lot of
There you
ass.
go.
Which, okay, I can agree with that. But the bottom line is his matches are still solid. You know, you could expect that he's going against Eddie Kingston. They're gonna beat the shit out of each other. That's what it's gonna be for all of, like, I don't know, it felt like a 20-minute match. It went on forever. But I loved it. I loved that Eddie Kingston went over, because my main complaint throughout this feud is that Kingston and Santana and Ortiz have been made to look like punks because they're always outnumbered. So you take the JAS away, you take all the outside interference away, and Eddie Kingston picked up the W there. And good. Have some balance in this feud.
Also, how dare you, Maggie, miss half the show? How dare you?
Maggie,
Maggie also loved your quote retweet to that scumbag from Wrestle Inc., by the way. Pop the boys.
Pop
And
the
girls.
boys.
And girls.
Right.
Yeah.
Jack-
round
it
of
was-
applause.
Yeah. Maggie,
Yes.
perfect tweet.
Jackie, wait, you had to say it. I'm not continuing.
Wait, oh,
You
sorry.
had to say
let me-
pop the voice. I'm not
All right, let me
continuing.
try.
Here we go.
Pop the boys.
Yes,
I love how it trails off. It trailed off at the end there.
the boys.
I don't have enough.
Pop the boys.
The boys.
The boys. I try to say it with my
Hang on.
whole chest.
We got Insider Kimmy. Can you give us a pop the boys?
Why am I being chosen?
Because you're on the
It's-
show.
It's a rite of
It's-
passage here at
Yeah.
Elite POV. Okay?
Initiation. Let's go.
Here we go.
I can't. My voice can't go that deep.
Yo, just
by the way.
pretend you're Triple H and say pop
Yeah.
the boys. It's simple.
Jackie did it. I
Jesus.
mean, you can do it too.
Jesus
I
Christ.
don't believe in myself to do it.
If you fail, it's
I'll do
fine.
it-
It's funnier.
No, it's not, because everyone's gonna make fun of me.
You're gonna
Am
stall
I-
the whole show, Kimmy. Let's go.
Yo, Maggie's talking about she'll growl it. We're gonna have to have Maggie on the show.
Maggie, you're coming on for Good Morning Elite one morning. 100%.
Mhm.
And you can give us a pop the boys.
See, you can do all this. I don't have to do it.
No,
Can you just say,
I
can you just say pop the
said
boys? Can you
pop.
say pop the boys?
Pop the boys.
Thank
I
you.
said all the
Wow.
time.
It's
No
the most
problem.
innocent pop the boys you'll ever hear.
no, I said
Pop the boys.
pop the boys. Anyways, main event of Rampage was Cargill and Shafir, which
Shockingly good.
and it was shockingly good. Yo, how about we talk about why so much popcorn was wasted during this damn match.
Listen,
Poor
people
popcorn.
want to go on Twitter and talk about that idiot who tweeted that thing. They want to talk about their opinion on the show. We need to talk about the real facts here, all right? That was a complete waste of popcorn. Cancel the baddie section, all right?
Yeah.
Why was it the two women who were not wrestling
Take
over
the
here
belt
just
off,
wasting
Jade.
popcorn?
This is
Yeah.
dumb.
This is awful. They're wasting popcorn. Great popcorn that they could be eating.
I'm not
on
watching
the floor.
AEW anymore, man. They wasted so much popcorn in that segment. I hated it. I'm going to go back to the Fed. I'm going to get my hopes and dreams disappointed every show, every 3
Fed
weeks.
never wastes popcorn, all right? They give you a full bucket and a foam finger, okay?
Jesus Christ.
And a
Does
foam
finger
finger.
still exists, bro? I've been to so many wrestling shows and I haven't seen foam fingers.
Oh, actually, there was an early AEW. I think you could probably still buy it in the shop. There was a Orange Cassidy like foam,
Oh,
like
the-
half thumb.
The thumb.
Yeah.
Good times, bro.
Yeah, but this was actually very more entertaining and a better match than I thought it was going to be. And it sucks because you base it off what you last seen from Marina Shafir, and it was kind of she had a almost decent match with Sky Blue, probably the wrong opponent for if we're talking real talk. But I think this was a very better match out of Marina Shafir. Jade Cargill still, man, we say it all the time, and it's like a broken record. Like, she's an absolute star. Like, absolute star. And then now she's 30-0. So now, like, who do we think, guys? Like, what's the deal? Where's Jade going from here? Where do we think?
I think Statlander at Double or Nothing. That's my
You
pick.
think so?
I'm sticking with it.
I think
If
so.
it- If it's not that, I think that it's going to take a newly debuting star with some star power to take her out.
Do we have, like, any, like, fantasy booking, like, how far she's going to go until the records snap?
49-0, and then she'll lose to Athena. She'll be 49-1.
Wow.
Never
Insider
make it
Kimmy with the heat is coming in.
The Heat.
Athena at 49. She ain't getting 50.
Jeez.
But
The
then she has
fucking
to
heel
chase
turn of the
50.
century.
No, because what you could do is, like, 50 could be her winning the AEW Women's Championship. And then she gets her little trophy for winning 50.
Oh, that's
and then she
right,
gets
because
the
they
title.
do that thing where, like, you get a trophy for 50 wins. But they don't do that to everybody, which is weird.
Yeah, they didn't do it tonight.
There's like if you go on the website and you look at everyone's overall record, there's a lot of people that are in like the 80s, and I don't remember them ever getting trophies.
Yeah, Scorpio Sky won for a year straight, and he didn't get no trophy.
Maybe it just wasn't on TV. Maybe he got his trophy in the back.
Oh, let me
Come
see
on,
some
Phil.
tweets. I need some receipts.
Yeah, I need some
We want the
receipts. Let's go.
pictures. We
Yeah.
want the Instagram
I mean-
posts. We want it highlighted. Let's go.
But Jackie, who do you want Jade to face at Double or Nothing then? Who's your pick?
Did I have Statlander as my pick for the predictions card? I might have. I think Statlander with this new look and attitude and vibe that she's been giving would be a great opponent for Jade. But now it's kind of like Kimmy said, it's like, do you stretch it to the almost 50? Like, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of really long undefeated.
She would have to
streaks
get
because
19 wins from now
Yeah,
until Double or Nothing.
I feel like it puts you in a position because now we do have to sit here and think like, okay, well, who's left? Like, who has she faced that can come back and be a credible opponent to like take this streak off of her? I would love Statlander. I'm a freaking huge fan of Statlander, but do I think it's going to happen at Double or Nothing? I don't think so.
My thing is, and I was thinking about what Kimmy said, it will not be Athena because AEW does not have people debut and then beat champions in the same night. Unless Athena debuts now and we build towards it, fine. But I don't think
Maki
they're gonna do
Ito.
a debut.
Black Bailey's champ Maki Ito.
Oh, dude, Jade is terrified of her, right?
Yeah. That would pop,
My-
boys.
Dude, I love her. She's so
Yeah.
fucking cool.
She loves her shrimps. Can't say the other one on Twitch because
Yeah, I know.
they'll hate us. But
She loves her simply the best, you know?
Yeah, but we love the whole baddie section. It was a really good idea. We said it before. We said this week on Elite POV that adding both Kiera Hogan and Red Velvet to that kind of faction-like thing for Jade
Jade.
Cargill is fantastic. Or maybe like eventually one of them turns on her and that's who defeats her for the belt. That'd be kind of cool. You know, that'll give one of them a really big push. Like if they were really high, like Kiera Hogan, I don't think is all elite. right? I don't think she's contracted.
She is.
She got the graphic? Okay, so maybe even
Yeah.
I don't know if she got the graphic, but I remember Excalibur said it on one of the shows.
No, she got a graphic. It was like really weird. It was like on Dark or Dark Elevation.
Okay.
You know those demotion things?
The demotion show. So Elevation
the
or Dark.
demotion
Yeah,
show.
Gotcha.
Oh, so I guess it doesn't count because it was on that show.
Yeah.
Speaking
so
of
Isaac's saying he would want Serena Deeb. I think Serena Deeb is facing Thunder Rosa. That's my pick. Because I think Serena beats Shida, which I don't think Serena's in the Owen Hart tournament.
Wouldn't that be like 2 or 3 straight if she beats Shida next week? Because didn't Deeb win the last one?
No, I think Shida won the last one.
Yeah, Shida won the last one.
Oh.
And then Deeb went on her whole mini... Yeah, because then Deeb went on her whole mental breakdown of, oh my god, I need to beat people and build up my confidence. So the 5-minute professor challenge.
I thought she went on that because she beat Shida. So I was thinking the opposite. Okay.
I just think if you're trying to book Double or Nothing, right? There's got to be 3 and now potentially 4 matches containing women because of the mixed tag that got just announced like so quickly on Dynamite this week.
Isaac, I don't think Thunder Rosa's a heel. I think Thunder Rosa's a babyface.
She is a very big
absolutely.
Yeah.
No. I think Isaac was talking to Jade versus Jade versus
Jade.
Serena.
Okay, my
Yeah,
bad.
Jade
My bad,
versus
Isaac.
Serena.
Don't yell at me.
Yeah, so I think if we're trying to book this logically where it's going, it's probably going to be Jade versus Statlander, Britt Baker versus Toni Storm in the finals of the Owen Hart Foundation tournament, and then Serena versus Jade. Also, speaking of Britt Baker, before I forget, Carrie sent me a clip that they posted on social media. AEW posted a like kind of mini thing clip they did with Britt Baker, kind of a little bit of a backstage stuff of that whole how she brought out the 2 Steelers players and they get like testimonials from both of the guys. It's really cool, and it shows you how just unbelievably over Britt Baker is. So that's why I think there's no way you're gonna have a pay-per-view and she's not attached to it somehow.
I mean, the promo that Toni Storm cut was really cool. Her just being like that snarky, like with her British accent. Oh, perfect.
And Britt was campaigning for her to come here. So
unless you don't make it that. I love that. And she just walks away. Oh, perfect. Man,
I love the accent you just put on.
It was spot on. But
you're making her sound English.
But
Australian,
yeah, she's Australian.
Yeah, whatever. I can't do the Aussie. I can't do the Aussie because it just reverts back to the UK.
Yeah.
Anyways.
But wait, hold on. Before Jackie, what did you think of the match? And Kimmy, I need to know from a woman's perspective.
I literally was gonna say that.
Okay, I need to know what you think of the match.
So I know we've been very heavily critical of Marina Shafir, especially in the last few episodes, talking about how she didn't feel like she was really the opponent for Jade. And I still have my hang-ups about it, but she really did turn it around. And I don't know if it's that the bar was set so low for expectations that anything above it would have been, acceptable. But I felt that maybe that was the equation that needed to happen. She needed that opponent like Jade. Having the baddies section get involved, I loved that. I mean, I think that it's always great to see a women's main event, first of all. But overall, I thought it was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Let's just put it that way.
I remember when we were watching it live, I was like, Kimmy, I need you to find out who produced the match because I want to buy them lunch because they made Marina look like a fucking star in that setting of that match last night.
Yes, and then I told you an inside scoop, and you were like, whoa, and I was like, yeah. I like this match because so funny enough, I was talking to Marina about this in Dallas because I was like, oh, are you excited for your match against Jade? And she goes, yeah. And I was like, you could win. And she's like, shh, don't tell everybody. I was like, are you trying to tell me an inside scoop right now that you're going to beat Jade? Whoa.
You're like, stay psych right now. And then
she didn't. And I was like, ooh. I like that there's a women's main event. We don't see it enough in AEW, and it's something that I think AEW should be doing more because they do have a really good women's division. But I think the question really is Marina actually going to sign? Because that's the other thing she told me. They have not offered her anything. She's getting paid per appearance.
Which is, I'm fine with that until if it's a way to see what they have with someone and, you know, have her go into their training facility and see if she can get better and you know, get better and have better matches with other people, then I think you should be able to sign someone. You shouldn't just sign someone for the hell of signing someone, and then you're kind of stuck with them, right? I think Tony Khan's kind of getting a little bit better with who he signs, not even just the women, but the men too, right? If there's a big star and he knows that they're a great wrestler, obviously I'd say go for it. But, you know, Marina Shafir, I would say like maybe close to half of the AEW audience had no idea who the hell this was. She has an MMA background. That's probably where they heard of her. But wrestling background, like, I'm going to assume.
My thing is this. I want, in all of wrestling, for this to happen. Not just in this company, but everywhere. There are some women who are going to be decent performers, not great performers, right? I think Marina fits in that category. I think they should sign her. But I also think she should be put in a team with somebody. Because I think when she was with Shayna and Jessamine, and it was her in NXT, they were great because Shayna did most of the work. And then Marina and Jessamine would come in and just beat the shit out of people, which they're MMA fighters. They know how to beat the shit out of people, right? So it's believable. This match was good because Jade and her just try to beat the fuck out of each other. And for Jade, someone who's, I don't know, a year and a half into the business, Jade carried the hell out of this match and made Marina look great. So it's like Marina has a ton of potential and could be huge here, but we need to slow build her. And we need to put her with somebody. You want to put her with Mercedes and have them be on in Ring of Honor? That'd be perfect.
I have a
Kimmy doesn't
theory.
agree.
I have a
What's the theory?
theory.
What's the theory?
Well, she's hurt right now, but when she comes back, I had said that I think it makes sense for Marina and Layla Hirsch to be together.
Oh, 100%. That's great.
Thank
Layla Hirsch
you.
is awesome.
I know.
She
were
could
just
be like
going down
Layla
the wrong
Hirsch's bigger
path.
bodyguard.
Yeah.
Exactly. You were just going down the wrong path. I was like, no, buddy. We gotta steer back here. We're gonna go this way.
Okay.
Thanks
I like
for
that.
agreeing.
Makeup. And listen, I love the idea of having female stables because similar to the guy stables, you have guy performers who aren't ready yet and may get ready in the next year or two, but you align them with people who are ready, like with Britt Baker, right? You all of a sudden Jamie Hayter came out of nowhere and you were like, whoa, she's awesome, right? And now we want to see Jamie Hayter on her own. So maybe that's the same thing works with the Baddie Club, right? With Red Velvet and Kiera Hogan. A lot of people are going to get to know how good Kiera Hogan is, and we already know how good Red Velvet is. We've seen her wrestle.
Yeah.
But I think, I'm just saying, I would love to see Marina with, how about this? We combined it. Marina, Mercedes, Layla Hirsch.
A big MMA faction.
Yeah, we call their stable Beat Bitches Asses. The BBA.
The
Yeah.
Wow.
I think we should do it.
Jeez.
Phil, if we copyright it right now, we can make so much money in royalties. Let's do it.
I think we should do it.
Good luck with that, guys.
We make more money than Kurt Ranter. I think we should do it.
Good luck.
I don't know. Kurt Rayner makes a lot of money.
Allegedly.
He makes more money than Kyle Masters. I mean, Jesus, these vacations he's sending me on.
Allegedly. Anyways, yeah, decent episode of Rampage. Next week's Dynamite looks pretty stacked. I mean, there's a ladder match. There's a 10-man tag. There's a lot going on next Wednesday night. So
There's a ladder match just slid in there.
Just slid in there.
Just casually,
Yeah.
drop that note in there.
Yeah, again, continuing to build.
They're going to commercial, and Excalibur is promoting the next show, and
Yeah.
Sammy's like, oh, also a ladder match.
Yeah. And then next week, after next week, actually, it was the first week of May is when we begin the Owen. So we're 2 weeks until the Owen, so I'm excited for that. And then Jackie next week, she'll be either.
We get the Jackie's heart is gonna get broken match.
So
I'm so sorry.
we might
for
record
you.
a
I feel
reaction.
bad.
We might record a reaction. We'll see.
I don't know why people feel bad. It's fucking a modern day Brett and Owen. Who doesn't want to see that match? How many times have we all fucking sat back and watched Brett and Owen a million times?
Or when Matt and
A
Nick
lot.
face each other at BTE 200, everyone's like, "Yeah, let's go. Let's finally see this match."
Matt and Nick at their house at BT 200 was awesome. This is gonna be a fantastic match, and it's gonna just
it's
be
gonna be great.
Brett and Owen. I'm here for it, bro.
It'll be
people
great.
upset.
I'm only gonna get my heart broken because somebody has to lose. That's it.
Unless they have a draw.
And I want
they do a
both of them
time
to
limit
win.
draw,
Yeah,
and then
what
they
if they
both
do
not in
a-
a tournament.
Yeah, time limit draw. They both get into the tournament. What if they do that?
Because that would be an
Maggie,
uneven
yes,
numbers.
I will keep you updated of my health status and let you know.
We might record her reaction watching this match. Stay tuned. There
I think you should.
Might be a Patreon exclusive. And speaking of Patreon, guys, if you want to support the show at patreon.com/ElitePOV with multiple tiers for you guys to support the show in any way. You get access to exclusive shows like Top Girl Talk, Nerdy Elite, which we just recorded a couple episodes there talking about Star Wars and Stranger Things with more on the way. We have a channel now where we're going to do trailer reactions and such. So you guys can go check that out. So support us, patreon.com again, /elite POV. You can support us by buying our awesome merch. Look at all those fantastic logos. Thank you to, and a special shout out to Isaac who posted the what shirt did you have, Isaac? The Pop the Boys hoodie.
Pop the Boys hoodie.
And he took a picture with it, so that was awesome. Thank you for that, Isaac. But there's a lot of cool-looking merch you guys can find on there. Baby faces have no friends. This show's slogan, you don't need a coffee cup to have a coffee. The Let's Effing Go shirt. Elite Bot. You can be an Elite Bot if you get that shirt. You can support the Internet Wrestling Croutons, the IWC. And you can get the I'm an Elite POV girl or I'm an Elite POV guy. And again, if you want your own version of that shirt, if you do go buy something else, let us know. We'll make you a special shirt, but that's all available at elitepovmerch.com with a special one on the way, folks, for the month of May. I have it designed and ready to go. It'll be in support of trans and gay pride, and then all the proceeds for that shirt will be going to Jackie's brother, Nate, for that shirt for his surgery. So that'll be up when that is up. We'll make sure you guys check us out on Twitter. We'll post it on there, twitter.com/ElitePOV. Same thing on Instagram, ElitePOV, when you're searching up on Instagram. And then TikTok. We have a TikTok. You search up ElitePOV Clips. Where you can find us and follow us on there. Make sure you give some love to our YouTube channel as well, guys. Go over there, subscribe. It's free to click, free to do. Hit the like button on the replay videos of Elite POV. That helps us a lot on YouTube, so go check that out and subscribe. But today, I do want to thank Kimmy Sokol for joining us today. It's been a long time coming, Kimmy. Kimmy, you'll be on the show again soon. Don't you worry about that. Thank you for coming in. Kimmy, let everyone know where they can follow you and anything you have working on.
Oh no, why you gotta do this to me? I don't have it in front of me.
Fine, all right, we're gonna go with Phil then. Phil, let him know.
No, don't skip her.
You
Right,
can
ahead,
follow
Kimmy.
me at Insider Kimmy 5187 on MySpace.
Seth Rollins fan 59642. He's liked my
Seth
tweet
Rollins
about all
liked
these
my
dates.
tweet. May 15th, 1997.
He wasn't even born in 97.
You're
but
still in
okay.
the indies.
Wait, Seth Rollins wasn't born in 97?
Well, obviously.
I wasn't.
Oh, I'm about to say,
wasn't.
Seth Rollins, isn't he like my age or a little bit older?
He is. His birthday's May 28th, actually. He's
But yes,
turning
Kimmy,
the big...
we're giving you the
refund.
floor to plug yourself. Go
Okay.
ahead.
I'm so excited. Thank you all for having me. Like Kyle said, long time coming, and I hope I didn't, do a bad job. I hope you all enjoyed. But, hi. I guess I'm called Insider Kimmy on this show, but you can follow me on Twitter at Kimmy_Sokol. I'm tweeting stuff about all the cool wrestlers I get to work with, some inside scoops. I also tweet about Kimmy Sage, because I heard she's a really cool person. I've never met her in real life.
If anyone
But I
doesn't
heard
know,
she's
this is
amazing.
Kimmy Sage from our E-Fed.
The best
lost me
girl in
money.
Breakout. I did not lose you money.
Jax is on this show. All right? We're not doing that. You're the second best. You lost me money. Jackie hasn't lost me money yet.
Kimmy Sage is looking for retribution against Jax. Just saying.
Oh my
Kyle.
God, retribution.
Good luck
Oh
with
my
that,
God.
honey. Good luck.
I'm ready for that. But I also write for thepopbreak.com. I'll plug that stuff because I have a lot of articles on there. I have my interview with Izzy. I have my interview with Chelsea Green. So if you want to see that I could actually write too and not just talk, you should check out that. I have my own podcast I'm looking to bring back because school's kicked my ass all year. I know, right? I've tried to bring this back 10 times. I have an interview on Tuesday with a certain special wrestler who's trying to build an army for women's wrestling. If you know, you know. If you don't know, then you should really look that up on Twitter.
Or you should tell people.
Well, I wasn't gonna. Wow, I was gonna leave it a surprise,
Okay.
Kyle. Unbelievable.
Just
Kyle's gonna
stay
make my
tuned.
graph. Yeah, stay tuned. So now Kyle lost my train of thought. Thanks, Kyle. So follow me on YouTube at Kimmy Talks Wrestling because that's where all my cool stuff is and it's coming soon. And I guess that's it. And yet again, thank you all for having me here.
Thank you,
Yay.
Kimmy. And last, or no, I guess we didn't do Phil. Phil, go ahead now.
No, I
Dude,
don't.
just follow Kimmy.
All right, just follow. All right, now Jax.
You don't need to follow me. I'm gonna be the ant this week. Don't follow me. Leave me alone.
Oh,
Go follow
good
Kimmy.
Lord.
But Jackie, let everybody know because they got to know. People got to know and how to follow you because you make great content on Twitter.
Thank you. Before I drop my socials, I just want to say very quickly, I want to thank everybody that tunes in weekly, because I have to say, this community has been amazing. I love to see familiar faces in the chat over and over every week. I love that you guys are communicating with each other, and it's like literally the best part of doing Elite POV. So without you guys, the show doesn't exist. So thank you for that, and I just want to put that out there. Now,
also, before you go into your speech, I love Jackie so much because she's given this heartfelt thing, and she's still, because it's in her brain to say POV. She can't just say POV. It has to be the break. Like, she has to break up between the letters.
You're such a mark. You're such a mark.
In the brain. I don't deny it. I wear
You're
my
a
mark
punter.
flag proudly. Thank you, because mark is not an insult to me. But anyway, you can follow me on Twitter at LoveYouMake24, and you can follow me on Instagram at JaxTheDraw. Wait for it. P.
Ah, you did it. Pop the boys.
Pop the boys.
Anyways, guys, thank you all for tuning in to another Good Morning Elite right here on Elite POV. And folks,
I missed it.
you missed Jax mixed it.
Oh, sorry.
But anyways, like always, folks, you don't need to have a coffee cup to have a coffee. Take care.